All right, if you are going through a divorce, if you're considering getting a divorce, or if your marriage is barely holding on, this video is for you. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything. Divorce is brutal. It's emotional warfare, it's painful, it's stressful, and it can also be the best thing that happens if you're in a partnership that is just not working for you or isn't a good fit. In this video, I'm giving you real, unfiltered advice that I wish someone gave me or my clients years ago. Let's get started. Truth number one, first, you're going to grieve. Even if you initiated the divorce, even if you hate the person now, it is still the loss of a life that you planned with this person. It's almost like experiencing a death. And it can be really tough. Secondly, you're going to start questioning everything about yourself. Am I enough? Am I making the right decision? Is this the right thing to do? And it's going to have a negative effect on your self-esteem. Thirdly, people are going to pick sides, and it may not always be your side. So be prepared for that, because it can be really painful. And you will lose mutual connections that you may have and ties to family members that you've been a part of their world for a long time. And yes, you're going to feel lonely. It's important to find supports, family, friendship circles, join some divorce support groups, because that in itself can be really painful, but also it can be freeing in a way, because you won't have to be dealing with the situation after everything is complete. Now, the emotional reality can be really painful, as we just talked about, and it can be hard to process emotions. So if you're in the middle of this and you want some support in how to process your emotions, I have a course linked in the description that I created just for this specific thing. Before we get into the next section, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Cassandra Mullick. I am a therapist, and I've been through this process myself, and it's really painful. I want to support people going through separations, breakups, and divorce in an empowering way. If you like the content so far, please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, now on to the next section. Next, we're going to be talking about the practical must-dos that you need to do immediately. Number one, get your finances in order. This is probably the most messiest part of separation and divorce. And it's amazing what kind of egos come out when it comes to money. So open up a separate bank account, look ahead of time if you're in the planning stages of getting a divorce, look up the legal requirements of divorce and what you're entitled to. And go a step further and hire a lawyer to help you sort through all of these things, whether it be the finances, custody, spousal support, house, assets, cars, all of the things. It's important to get a lawyer as soon as you can, or a mediator, depending on which route you want to go. A really important practical must-do is to prioritize your mental health. This is crucial in this process, because divorce is like riding a roller coaster. You're going to go up, down, all around, and again, your emotions are going to go all over the place. So make sure that you have a therapist or a coach that you can talk to as you're going through this process. Lastly, if you have children involved in the divorce and separation process, please get them the supports that they need as well. So yes, you are being affected. It impacts you, but it also impacts them. There's a lot of great resources out there for explaining divorce to children. And if you'd like me to make a video about that, feel free to throw that in the comments. I'm happy to do that. Also really important when it comes to children, as soon as you can, figure out the parenting agreement. Again, talk to your lawyer. They can help you sort all of the practical to-do things out. Now, to talk about the truths that no one wants to talk about. Friends are going to disappear. That is the reality of these circumstances. It can be really challenging, especially if you have mutual friend groups, for them to not side with one group or the other. Or maybe it's just so uncomfortable for them, they're going to back away and not be in contact. You may indulge in some unhealthy coping mechanisms throughout this process. Drinking too much, random hookups, eating too much, binging too much. Please be mindful of these. These are mental health destroyers. None of it is going to fill the void. Please look for healthy coping mechanisms. Feel free to Google them. There are also a number of videos on my channel that can help with that as well. Things like self-compassion, managing stress. Check them out. Dating after divorce is weird as F. I've been there. I've done that. Thankfully, I found a very supportive partner, but it is very uncomfortable, especially if you've been in a relationship or a marriage for a number of years. You might hate it. You might love it. Just know that it's going to be an adventure. But what I will say is it's a great tool to use to figure out what qualities you actually want in a partner. What are you attracted to? What are the values that you share? What are the things that are non-negotiables? And I encourage you to just have fun. And lastly, your idea of family can shift. It can get pretty ugly in divorce with people choosing sides and friendship groups shuffling. It can be really, really disarming. So just know blood isn't always thicker than water, and friends can be your chosen family, and they can support you through this process. Divorce can be really hard to go through. I've been there myself. It's unpleasant. There's a lot of emotions, and sometimes it can be hard to detach from our ex, especially in the beginning. So if you're struggling with this, check out this video over here.